Alright, so last two problems that we have on the homework this week. It's a short week. That's good news. Noah has picked 3 kilograms of cherries and Jada picked half as many. So I'm going to do this one with a, let's do a double number line on this one. Why not? Okay, so let's say that the bottom is our percentage. So I got 100%. Alright, and 100% would be how much Noah picked, which is 3 kilograms. And Jada picked half as many cherries. So Jada's right here at 50%. Alright, so that would be half the way there, which is 1.5. So just to kind of get the idea here, Noah's at 3. Jada picks this many. The question is how many total kilograms of cherries did Jada and Noah pick. So that would be 100 plus 50, which lands us at 150%. Alright, so 150% would be, if we're counting by 1.5, would land us at 4.5 for the total. Alright, so that gives us a pretty good visual what's going on. And then over here we can be like, okay, what expressions would get me to 4.5, right? Nope. Let's see, 1 plus a half would be 1.5, and 1.5 times 3, that would be like doing 150% times 3, and that makes sense. So yeah, that one works. I'd have to multiply here first because order of operations, and taking half of 3 and adding 1 is not going to work. So it's got to be C in order to get to our answer of 4.5 that we know is true. Alright, last one that we're going to look at here, reading the car speedometer. We've got error involved, so double number lines happening. Sorry those that don't like the double number line. It is the most easy way to do these types of problems. So when we look at this speedometer, we know it's got 1.6% error. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and add 1.6 to put me at 101.6. And if it's error, it could go either way. So I could drop 1.6 from 100, and that would put me at 98.4%. So those are my two percentages on my number line for error. The speed limit on a road is 65 miles per hour. The speedometer reads 64 miles per hour. Is it possible that the car is going over the speed limit? So this is what the speedometer is reading. So that is the correct, quote unquote, correct number. And the question is, could that possibly be going over the speed limit that is 65? So we really don't need to look at the lower half because we know that's going to be less than 64. This one might flirt with it. So we cross multiply and divide to see if it had that kind of percent error. Is it possible you're speeding? 64 times 101.6, and then we divide by 100. It's going to be close, and it looks like we're slightly over 65.024. I guess technically, is it possible the car is going over the speed limit? Yes. But, you know, barely. Probably not even recognizable by the gun, right? Because that's just barely over the speed limit. I doubt they're going to get to the nearest thousandth on their radar gun. So I think you'll be okay going 64 if you're 1.6% max error. The second one, what if you were going 66? So I'm going to draw a new number line down here. That way I don't have to draw a whole new set. And put 66 on it because I still want to kind of calculate these things here using the same percent error, just a different hole instead of 64 and 166. So is the car definitely going over the speed limit? Well, I know that one's going to be over, so there's no need to check that one. I really want to know what this is. So I can cross multiply and divide to find it. 98.4 multiplied by 66. And then divide by 100. Are you definitely going over? Ooh, 64.944. 64.944. Or is the car definitely going over the speed limit? No, there's actually